I know I am 1 day late for posting, but I have been super busy, super exhausted, and just kind of dealing with life and all things prep. So I did actually get my blood work done last week. No, I got my blood work done on Monday, and then I finally got all my results. Mostly everything came back pretty positive except my estradiol, which makes sense because I have been prepping, which means that I am obviously like working out a ton, lost a ton of weight, and so my hormones are a little bit out of whack, slightly, but I am already in like that recovery process, and I've got a couple things from the grocery store to help with that, along with some other stuff. You'll see a lot of the normal stuff that I usually get because I have my staples, but also Eli realized that some of my staples are now some of his staples, so I had to kind of like we've been going through stuff quite a bit faster than typical, so yeah, I figured I can show you guys some of my updated stuff. I also did get some makeup so I can continue to practice my stage makeup since I'm going to be doing it myself this time, which I am stoked for. So like since this weekend, I started to do my makeup daily. Not right now because I just got done with the gym, but I'm excited. So first things first, I got some aloe vera. I used to have this like daily with my reds and greens, but I just haven't re-upped since the show. I also got some chicken thighs, because it's a little bit of higher fat. And this last week I have been getting most of my fats from Nuts and More. But this week during peak week, I don't want to have as many artificial sweeteners and stuff like that. So I would rather get my fat sources from like meat or hummus or veggies and stuff. So there is that. I got a little squished. We got Eli some more of his Kashi waffles. If you guys want a reminder, these ones, again, it's like 12 grams of protein. It's like 12 grams of protein or 13 grams of protein, 22 carbs, and 11 fat. Again, not necessarily like a huge protein source, but it is a good way to kind of just get them in early and have it a little bit more filling than like an Eggo or something like that. So like I said, Eli has realized that he likes some of my staples because every night he's been trying to perfect his protein loaf, and we are really, really, really close to having it perfect. But instead of using oats, because he doesn't like oats, he uses grits. And so his favorite is the maple brown sugar, which I also love as well. If you wanted to know, these are a very fast digesting carb. It's just 29 carbs and 2 protein per packet. So very easy. Then we also got the variety pack, just because it has all the things that we like, and then also the Cinnabon. The macros on these are pretty close to like the Cinnabon and the maple brown sugar have this exact same macros. And then I also got just the original as well by itself. And the reason why I got these were because these are our favorite flavors. And also I did actually price check a bunch of stuff. So I was debating on ordering it in bulk on Amazon or getting it at the store, and it actually did make sense to get them at the store. I think it ended up being like 16 cents per ounce or something like that. Then I got myself some of the cinnamon protein, and then I got Eli some normal English muffins. Honestly, I'll probably be eating both of these, but I told Eli to just let me have these guys, the protein ones. I got Eli some lactose-free milk. Got some berries. You know the usual, some Zooks. some salad kits. I really, again, I like to price check a bunch of these things, and these end up, they're 98 cents per pack, which is great because there's 2 servings in here, so I have one of these a day. And I think it ended up being like 16 cents per ounce, which is fantastic because it typically it ends up being around like 35 cents normally. So that's why I grabbed those guys versus like hearts of romaine or spinach or whatever. And the macros are pretty much the same. And then my mini cucumbers for my morning bagels and nuts. Whether or not I use the bagels, you know, that's just dependent on my week. But lately I have been doing it with my carb balance tortillas. Then we also grabbed Eli some deli meat. He has been liking deli meat. Again, something that's super underrated is doing deli sandwiches because you can have it pretty protein packed or deli like wraps. So just consider that. I think this ended up being about like 35 cents as well, or like maybe 42 cents per serving or per ounce. So that's good. Also, another great deal, again, I price checked it between, why can't I say it? Costco, because I usually get the sockeye salmon in bulk at Costco, and sometimes it's like ends up being around $44 for 3 pounds. And this ended up being better in pricing because this is 10 ounces each, and so that's about 2.5 servings of meat, and it ended up being like $8 per packet. So nice. So I guess if you kind of like round it out, so that's 30 ounces for $24 versus $44 or $45 for 36 ounces. So it was a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper, even if you like do the math. Then got me some lox, because you know your girl likes her lox. And then as far as editing, I got some more of my water ads. So I really like these Propels because it helps with my potassium and also my sodium, so then I don't cramp. I've talked about it before. And then again, it obviously has flavors to add to your water and helps me get in my water. I did price check these between Amazon and H-E-B, and it was cheaper to just go this route. So that's why I got it. I got it there. I also grabbed some more carb balance tortillas. I did just get some this last week, but it was 2 for $5, which is a steal. So I'm just gonna put them in the freezer and then call it a day. Actually, I might not need to. Yeah, these are good until December, so I'll definitely use them before December. So I don't even need to freeze them. Then, as far as fun stuff, and like in regards to my estrogen or estradiol and everything, I show you. So I ended up getting more D3. I do take this daily. I just was running out, so I want to re-up this. And then I got black cahosh and flaxseed oil, which is a natural way of like increasing your estrogen, and then obviously like just making sure that you're eating and taking enough rest and stuff like that is going to help as well. And then berries also helps naturally. Flaxseed oil, garlic, and a couple other things like soy, but I'm allergic to soy, so I'm not going to eat that. And then edamames are really good, so I might have a couple of those a little bit. And I do actually have some frozen, so that is good. That is good. Then this one I will have to wait until after prep, but I just saw them and they were on sale, and I love the Quest, like I love Quest bars every once in a while, so I got the pumpkin pie. They're $2, and I was like, screw it. Let's go for it, man. And then we got makeup. So I have a blue suit, as you guys know. It's like that bluish teal. So I got some fun metallic NYX eyeliners and then a waterproof blue eyeliner. I love NYX, so that is why I went with them, because I use that as far as like my black liner on a daily, or whenever I wear it, you know. Then I got some new makeup brushes. These were like, I think the Wet n Wild was a 98 cents, and then the e.l.f. was $2. Then I got a mattify primer. Oh, I got 2 primers. I might return it. So I ended up getting 2 primers, or I might just use them both. I don't know. But I got one from Revolution, and then one from Wet n Wild. This one was a serum, so I thought that was kind of fun to try. I'll let you guys know how I like it. And then I got an extra dark color. I got a lippy and a concealer, and then also just another brow pencil in case I run out. I do have like my brow, it's like a pasty thing that I use. But yeah, so that is what I have for today. And then I am going to just kind of show you guys what I've been doing for the last couple of days. I haven't picked up my camera a ton this last week. Again, like I said, I was pretty exhausted and just a little bit drained, so I did my best, and we will talk about the giveaway that I'm going to be doing. So here is your quick reminder to like and subscribe and share this post, because I want to give you away some good tangs, and you'll see a little bit more about that later in this video if you continue to watch. But let's get into it. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 18th of October, and we already hit legs this morning. We are walking the dog currently and enjoying this absolutely fantastic sunrise. One second. Look at how gorgeous the sunrise is today. I can't get over it. And look how cute the dog is. She's happy dog. And then we're headed to Houston to go see my mom and Mikey one last time before they head out tomorrow. Honestly, like, I'm still on cloud 9 from this last weekend. I can't believe it. And the even cooler part about it all is that yesterday my grandma sent me some money to make sure that I do my next competition, because she was super proud of me, and that is huge. She's also never been to any of my other sporting events, and she's always like supported me from afar, but never has she said like go and chase your dreams. And that's what that was, you know. And like she wanted to know a little bit more about bodybuilding, because she's not really aware of it, and I thought it was freaking awesome, you know. And like I'm so grateful for her, and also my aunt sent me over some money, and I'm just so lucky, and I'm just so happy and so proud and just excited for the next chapters and keeping you guys involved. And like now Eli's even considering doing a competition too, so we'll see what that is about, but I'm fucking stoked. So I will check in a little bit later. Okay, so fun fact, Butter isn't necessarily the biggest fan of other dogs. She gets scared. So she likes to be picked up. Looking like a mess, but I'm not changing it because this is the real me. And I look like a mad scientist. But I am making me some rice for lunch today, where it's like my second and third meal carbs, and I'm really excited because I love rice. But I know after this week I won't be able to have any, so I'm just kind of enjoying it while I can. And I don't know, I'm just feeling really good. It is Thursday, the 19th, and we are 15 days out from our first NPC show. My nail from the show still hasn't come off, but I'll get to it when I get to it, you know. Really, really excited because I've been onboarding a few new clients, and those are my last clients until the end of the year probably, because I just really want to focus on them and their goals, and I want to make sure that I'm not overloading myself with a ton of people. So when I open my doors up for the next set of clients, I will let you know. But on that note, even though I'm not taking on like one-on-one clients at the moment, I am going to be doing a giveaway. So I talked about it in the previous video. So we're going to be utilizing those code words. So if you didn't see my 3 days out video, I had one code word. And so if you want to just comment on that. And then today's code word is rice baby, because Vanessa rice baby. Bam, 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 bam. That's what my parents used to call me when I was a baby. And because I legit have always loved rice as much as I do now. And I'm a weirdo. So the way that it works is if you use any of the code words from the 3 days out video and today's video and any in between here and show day for the NPC show that I'll be doing, along with liking and subscribing and sharing the video or sharing my content in any sort, that will give you extra additional entries, because your girl is trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of the year, or subscribers, 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And that is a huge goal. But I know if you guys help me, I can make it and crush it. And then I can get my new camera to do even better content for you guys. And yeah. So help me help you. Because who doesn't love free shit, right? And aside from that, look at little Audrey. I rehomed her today. She looks cute. And other than that, I am still on cloud 9 from this last week. I have been dealing with some mental issues, you know, like the scale is going up a little bit, but I needed to kind of have this refeed to make sure that I bring on the best package, and then obviously start peak week in another couple of days. And I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see like where my package lays in these next couple of weeks. I'm just excited to share the journey with you. And what's even cooler is because of this show, I have met so many amazing souls, and I keep talking about it on my social media, but it means so much to me. And like, since we moved from California back to Texas, I haven't really like had a ton of friends in person, not only because like I haven't I've actively tried to make friends where I can, but I'm also still focusing on so much on my stuff, so it's not like at the forefront of my brain, if that makes sense. Like I want it, but I know if I have it, it's just going to distract me. But the fact that I have made so many friends that are in the same industry and they're on the same grind and that they have that same mindset, it's so freaking nice because they can empathize with certain things. They don't think it's weird if I, like, obviously meal prep and I bring my food and stuff like that. So that's been really cool. And like this one bitch, Courtney, who actually approached me at Gold's Gym whenever I was feeling super exhausted and tired earlier this week. She recognized me from the competition photos, and she's getting ready for her competition in December. So I am fucking hyped because she looks fantastic, and I'm just excited to watch her journey. And I'm a little bit obsessed with her, but it's fine. It's fine. And so hopefully we get some footage with her in it as well. And then turns out Little Miss B is also in San Antonio. So that's going to make it really cool because I know her goal is to get on the wellness stage eventually. So like being a part of her community is going to be awesome. We just met like right before she stepped onto the transformation stage. So that's exciting. And then obviously I have Kat and Shandy. So we just have the dream team out here in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm stoked to meet even more of you guys and love on you guys because if you haven't noticed yet, I'm a very affectionate person. But I am going to finish making my foods and I will check in and hopefully I look a little bit less like a mess. Okay, bye. Hello. We are back with another grocery haul. It has been about 3 whole days since I went to the grocery store last. LOL, just kidding. I think the last time I went was for Waters last Thursday. And so maybe Tuesday or Wednesday was the last time we did anything. But we ran out of stuff and then I saw some good coupons because a girl is a couponer and I end up saving like almost $20 just because of using it and bringing in some more fun things. So, got some protein instant oats. They say protein, it doesn't actually have a shit ton. It's only 10 grams of protein per serving, but 20 grams of carbs and 1.5 fat. So even though it's not super high in protein, it is still a good option. Got some soy, which is pretty decent on macros, and it takes flavoring very, very well. So I love that. And like I said in the past, like Eli and I don't do super well with higher fatty meats, so that's why we go with fishes and leaner meats in general. Got some green beans in bulk because it was the cheaper option. Pro tip, something that I always do is like I always look to see the breakdown per cost of each thing. So say like you see a bag of $1.98 green beans and you're like, okay, well that's cheaper, but then there's like that big bag that's $6 and then it's a way bigger bag, you know, and then at the bottom of the like the price tag, it usually breaks it out into ounces. So I think it was like 36 cents per ounce or something like that. So I was just like, perfect, great. So let me rewind a little bit. I went to Trader Joe's and I went to H-E-B. So there's going to be a mix of both of those items in this haul, but I'm going to try to keep it together. Got some more salmon. I was going to go to Costco, but I just figured it would save me some time and some money if I just went straight there. And the breakout for these wasn't terrible. I think it was like 40 cents per ounce. And if you don't know, like salmon can get pretty expensive, and same with other fishes, because especially in Texas, because we're not close to a border or anything, so everything has to get shipped in. And so just making smaller and smarter choices is better. So also got this flounder. We haven't had this yet, but it was on sale, and I figured why not try it. It was like $4 for this, and I think there's like 10 ounces. So each serving is 2 fat, 0 carb, and 14 protein. So not super high in protein, but if you have this entire bag, it's like 35 grams. So we'll see. We'll see if Eli likes it. I'll probably just save it for him, because I got a lot of ground turkey, as you'll see. And then I got a couple of these guys. Love salads for volume, but also just to make sure that I'm getting in my veggies. These were super cheap. I think they were like around 30 cents per serving as well. So perfect. Ooh, and I'm super excited about this. So I've talked to you guys about it in the past. Seasonings. Seasonings are great. They make your food fun. Obviously, you have to keep track of the macros and stuff, but if you're only using like partial pieces, it's not gonna make a huge difference. So I got this. It was buy one, get one free, and the macros weren't terrible on it. So it was 2.5 fat, 5 grams of carbs per serving for this one, and then 5 grams of fat and 4 grams of carbs for this one. So again, I wouldn't be using the entire bottle, and it would be split up between like a couple pounds of meat. So the macros really aren't that terrible. And the way that I do it is in my app that I track all my food in, I make a recipe and it splits it up evenly. So then I don't have to think about it. I just need to know how many servings I put into the recipe, if that makes sense. But yeah, so butter chicken simmer sauce and the chicken curry. I will be using these probably in the sous vide, just because I've been loving my sous vide more. It would either be the sous vide or the Instant Pot. But honestly, no, I might do the Instant Pot. Just because like whenever you sous vide wet items, it's a little bit more difficult to vacuum seal it, if that makes sense. Would you guys be interested in seeing a sous vide video? Let me know. Then I got 2 things of ground turkey from HEB, because it was like to save $3, or like it gives me a $3 back if you spend $9. And so I got 2 of them because they're $4.97 each. And they're actually cheaper than what was at Trader Joe's, because this pound is a $4.97, and then the pound from Trader Joe's is like $6. But the last 3 times I've been to HEB, they didn't have the 99% ground turkey, so that's why I grabbed some ground turkey from Trader Joe's just in case. Got some Zooks. I love Zooks, especially like fresh ones, because they are cheaper. They end up being about like $1 per pound. $1.18 I think was what it was. And I did actually see some frozen cut up zucchinis, and they always have like the zucchini spirals, but again, like the price jump, it just didn't make sense. I could take 10 seconds to cut up everything and then freeze them, so I chose to get the freshies. They're cheaper, and I also like freshes. Got Eli some more protein waffles because he loves them, and again, they're called protein waffles, but they only have about 13 grams of protein in it, and 10 grams of fat and 20 grams of carbs. So not a huge source of protein, but it is better than nothing. And I would prefer you to have this over like just plain Eggos, unless you're planning on having like a protein coffee or something like that. paired with it. Maybe eggies. Then now we got, is that all I got from, oh yeah, I only had one bag from Trader Joe's. So got Eli another salad kit. Got me some pumpkin bagels because these were fire and fast digesting carbs for peak week that's coming up. Got some butternut squash because it does really well with my stomach and I really like them. I like to make them a little bit more sweet. Same thing as far as simple carbs with English muffins. I will be eating these first and I'll be freezing the bagels just so they last longer, and then I know, like, I just know that they're gonna be safe and good. Fat-free feta cheese. If you know, you know. So I got 3 different types of salad kits for Eli. He loves the barbecue pepper Toscano, and then also the Southwestern, but then I also got the Mediterranean style. So we'll see if he likes the Mediterranean. I know I've given it to him before, but I don't remember his verdict on it. Got some more simple carbs. I felt like this would be fun. It is pumpkin spread, and this is just 13 grams of carbs per serving, so it's gonna be really good. Like, I could have a teaspoon of this, like, or a tablespoon of this, like, before getting on stage in 15 days. So exciting. Or I could just have it to have it. Seasonings, if you know, you know. And of course, some mac and cheese, the guilt-free mac and cheese. I'm gonna remind you about how great these macros are because this is for the entire package. So you don't, it really is guilt-free. 6 fat, 40 carbs, 15 protein. So if you wanted to split it with a person, that would be 3 fat, 20 carbs, and 7.5 protein. And then you can add some ground turkey with it, some chicken with it, whatever protein source that you want. And they get really, really gooey and delicious if you do it right. So, hell yeah. You already know, I love me some breakfast sausages. Some cucumbers. Light string cheese. I got 1 package of ground turkey, which actually makes me feel better because I thought I grabbed like a couple of them, so I didn't waste a ton of money. That's good. And then I think Isabella and Khalil are gonna come over for dinner, so I grabbed this sweet and savory spatchcock chicken. So we'll see if they, 1, come over, and then 2, if it's tasty. I figured I could pair this with like some veggies and rice, or even if they wanted like sweet potatoes or something, I think that would be fire. But the macros on this guy is 14 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of protein per serving, and that's for 4 ounces. I think I would air fry this, honestly. I could also potentially sous vide it, but I don't know yet. So we'll have that either today or tomorrow. But that's what I have for y'all. If you guys like this content and would like me to keep doing it, let me know. If you hate it, then I can also stop. But I love going grocery shopping, and I love showing you guys how to make food fun and why making it fun makes it easier to follow the plan, right? Because again, if you love what you're doing and eating and consuming, the chances of you actually sticking on it is higher. I just looked down and I realized I missed 2 things that I didn't show you. I got me some more nuts and more. I got the chocolate pretzel, and then I got Extreme Wellness wraps. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was called. And turns out they are Hispanic owned and Texas owned, so I thought that was cool that H-E-B specifically like highlighted that, because I like to give back. And La Tortilla Factory wasn't at this HEB, which made me really sad. So I was happy that I could justify this purchase, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all for now, folks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to the Thick and Thin That Girl Squats vlog. And I just got a package. And I wanted to open it up with you guys because I am super hyped. But this also has some of the things that I will be doing or giving away in the giveaway that I told you guys briefly about. So like I said, my goal is to get to 1,000 followers, subscribers. Why do I always say that? My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're working really hard for it. So I wanted to incentivize you guys to help me grow. And by doing that, I'll help you grow too. So I'm going to be giving away this awesome First Form t-shirt. It is breast cancer awareness t-shirt because it's the month of breast cancer awareness, and I felt like that made sense. Like you can see little fat boy right there too. I will also be giving away my favorite pre-workout. It tastes fantastic. I got it's a Coastal Splash. So I got one for you and I got one for me. And I will also be giving away my favorite flavor of level 1, which is chocolate banana. And it is so freaking fire by itself. But I prefer to eat all of my protein, so I usually make either protein oats or make protein cookies or protein cake. And I think I have a couple of videos of those, but I know for sure they're on TikTok and Instagram. But I can definitely do some more of those. And if you haven't tried yet, air fried oats, chef's kiss. So I got myself some pre-workout, and I also got myself some EAAs, which I'm super hyped about because I haven't actually had First Form's EAAs, and I've been meaning to try them. So EAAs are different than BCAAs because BCAAs are branched chain aminos, and they can be found in full protein sources. EAAs are essential amino acids that won't be made without, like, you need to supplement them in, essentially. So yeah, I'm super excited to try them out. So EAAs help improve focus, they help improve muscle protein synthesis and energy. And what are you doing, dog? You okay over there? You okay over there? She's a little spazzy doggy right now. But that's why I am trying them. Again, you can't you need to supplement these in because they aren't going to be found in like natural sources. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share this content because I want to give away all of the things, and I will continue to do some of these fun giveaways as time goes on. But your girl needs some support. And if you have any questions or want me to go over anything, really, I'd be happy to. We are officially 15 days out as of today, but by the time you are watching this, I will be 13 days out. So I'm super excited. I started practicing my new posing the last 2 days, but today I've definitely been hyper focusing on it. Oh, thank you, dog. I don't need it right now though. Thank you. So cheers to almost being peak week, and we will see you soon. Okay, bye. Hello. It is Saturday. And we've done a lot so far. Did cleaning of the houses, watched the fights and Sean O'Malley kicked ass. Dang. We were a little scared. Not gonna lie, but he got it. Now we are headed to the Glow Room grand opening / the 24/7 barbershop or 24/7 VIP barbershop. They do have a ton of other vendors and partners that they work with inside their facility, so I'm just excited to share the opening with Vanessa because she's been working really hard to get it done. So hell yeah. And then I think Kat's gonna visit or join us. We got Dutch Bros per usual. What's your order again, baby?
This time I got a small iced Americano with sugar-free vanilla. Just like that, nice and neat.
Yeah, and I got white coffee with sugar-free caramel.
Yeah.
And then tonight I'm excited because we're gonna have spatchcocked chicken, sweet and savory, and I'm gonna have it with some butternut squash because we the squash squad. But anyways, we're pulling up, so I will check in later. Yeah. Look at it. Hello. Smells great. Doing all the things. You guys are so cute. I'm so proud of you. What's the verdict on this spatchcocked chicken? And the sweet butternut squash?
And butternut squash stole the show.
Good morning. It is Sunday, and we are walking the dog. We are going to be hitting legs today. Yesterday was fantastic. Love seeing Kat and Vanessa. So I'm super happy for Vanessa because she's been super stressed about the event, and this was her first one that she's ever actually like thrown, and it's her first business, so it's like really exciting and cool to be a part of. And I am just so glad that we could be there for her on her big day. And then I love that Kat actually came and visited us too. She's a real one. But yeah, so today we're doing legs, editing the YouTube video that should be going out. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I am doing the giveaway. And now we are 13 days out, so it's pre-peak week. Woo-hoo! And the scale is going down again, which is really nice. I was just talking to Eli about it because like I added some foods that like I knew weren't the best for my digestion, and my body like immediately started fighting back and was like gaining a pound a day, which it's not fat, it's just like inflammation, you know. And so I took them back out of my diet, and then now my body's going back into the right direction. So and I'm eating a lot more, which is really nice. So hell yeah, growth while I'm shrinking. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.